Hardcore Justice kicks off in a very strong and entertaining way. We had a ladder match which consisted of Kazarian defeating AJ Styles, Jeff Hardy and Austin Aries. And this was a good match which you expect from these wrestlers. The thing that surprised me though is that TNA gave Kazarian the win in this match. Instead of putting the focus on Kazarian to give him a really good win, they used his new tag team or faction members, Christopher Daniels and Bobby Roode, to help him get the win. But I'm not going to look too much into the interference because Kazarian getting a win is at least something for his career and push in the Bound for Glory series, even though he's not one of the wrestlers likely to win this in my opinion. Then we have a backstage segment which I thought was worth mentioning, where Chris Sabin gets a brief quick interview about his match against Buddy Ray, and Chris Sabin puts Buddy Ray over, even though Buddy Ray doesn't need it, by saying how Buddy Ray is seen as a threat because of all the big things he's done in his career, like him and Devon Team 3D have put someone through a table that was set on fire, but he also pointed out that Buddy Ray needs to take him seriously, as tonight's going to prove. Next we have Dixie Carter in the ring with the main event Mafia. She was basically out there to let us know that Kurt Angle's back in rehab, getting the help he needs. So on behalf of the British Fist, we say good luck Kurt Angle, and we look forward to your return once again. As for the remaining main event Mafia members, we have the only other mic talker than Buddy Ray come out with the remaining 8 and 8 members and starts to go through each member of main event Mafia, saying why a week from today how bad it would be if they got taken out. Rampage Jackson's career will be over before it even begun in TNA wrestling. Sting is unable to fight for the championship and now he's about to lose his job. Samoa Joe, the guy that's been there a while, deserves to be taken down now. And my favourite, even though I did like the stabs at Sting, we had the promo work from Anderson and Magnus. It looks like TNA may slowly be building a feud for these two. If they are, bring it. This is a feud where I think these two characters have the chance of going somewhere, but TNA bring them back down. So to have these two similar characters fighting against each other, giving us good promos, good build-up and a good feud, I'm all for it. And numerous times out the night, you had Sting trying to find a missing member, and the wrestler he goes to is now him and Rude have broken up. He tries to bring Aries to his group. And to be honest, if Aries is not going to win the Bound for Glory series, I think Aries will need something to do. So why not have him as a missing member? But no, Rampage Jackson has a better idea. And in a promo in the ring, I was kind of about this, because I was thinking Rampage is about to hold the mic for TNA. But as he starts to mention who he's calling out, which is Tito explains that he's going to go one-on-one with Rampage, and how Rampage wants him to help him for one favour. I think, to be honest, what was TNA expecting us to think? That two future opponents were going to make friends in a storyline even though they're opponents. So I guess like you could see what was coming from this. Following that, we have ODB defeating Mickie James and Gail Kim. A good knockouts match. It's stuff like this that makes me appreciate what TNA offer us with the knockouts. This match had a bit of everything from each wrestler. Good weapon usage, which, giving the knockout a various match than just a singles match or one-on-one, stuff like that. I did think this was a good match. I enjoyed it. Giving ODB the win. Yes, I can see instead of giving the continuation wins to Gail Kim and Mickie James, giving it to ODB was different. But I'd like to see how TNA or what TNA are going to do for the knockouts building up to the actual pay-per-view. From a ladder match, hardcore match, we now get to a tables match which consisted of Bobby Roode defeating Mr. Anderson, Magnus and Samoa Joe. The first thing I noticed about this match was you're pairing up or putting in two members who were once tag teams and now two members of a faction. So you would automatically think they had the advantage. But oh no, the tables turned when Christopher Daniels and Kazarian came out to help Bobby Roode get the win. Just like the opener when Apple Martini was used to cause a distraction as Bobby Roode puts Magnus through a table. So, just like last week's promise, we have the new faction, new mini tag team, changing the tables of the Bound for Glory series. And all I can say that I personally am looking forward to the growth or the ways that TNA are going to use Bobby Roode, Kazarian, and Christopher Daniels to progress them, see what direction they're going to go in, and who they're going to be feuding with. Especially when you have the Ace and Eights going up against Main Event Mafia. But like I said, good match. A few of you might mention the finish to this match weren't the best, but I personally see it as a build-up of Bobby Roode becoming a heel, the selfish heel, with the help of his new tag team faction members. Quite clever, and now Bobby Roode is second in the Bound for Glory series, which is quite interesting because Bobby Roode's been a winner of the Bound for Glory series before. So now TNA are trying to grasp their top guys in the company to give us a good finale build-up of this series. Main event time, where we had Buddy Ray going on one-on-one with Chris Sabin in a steel cage. So the various matches we're getting on this very special Hardcore Justice version of TNA, TNA have done a good job with it, giving us various matches, various styles of wrestling or finishes. Just like this match, because even though I was starting to see the Bully Ray who was just going to stand there and treat his opponent as a victim while he's the bully. But then, for some reason, before the match, in a backstage area, you had Bully Ray and Anderson arguing, and Bully Ray really not believing that he can defeat Sabin. I know TNA want to put Sabin over, bring him up as a new guy, growing guy to the main event scene, world championship scene. But when I first started watching TNA, Bully Ray was the heel, the guy I wanted to see as champion. And now it's happening. I don't know, I'm not feeling Bully Ray. I'm not feeling that he's the guy who I wanted as the champion anymore. He's not a competent heel. He's not that badass. he just seems to, just because he cannot, or he hasn't beat Chris Sabin yet, he's acting all, I'm not sure if I can do it. I don't know. It was a bit off-putting hearing Buddy Ray feel weakened by Chris Sabin. But the match gets interesting by the end. You have Mr. Anderson preventing Chris Sabin from escaping the cage, only for Rampage Jackson to take out Anderson, and then for Tito Ortiz, the new member of the main event Mafia, to take out Rampage Jackson, which gives Buddy Ray the win in the ring via the distractions. So we have Buddy Ray back as the champion. Great. Chris Sabin has held the championship. Great. But people, we just need you to share your thoughts. There will be a video linked in the description box of where I ask you for your opinions on Chris Sabin. I think that video may be more important now to see. Forget about him losing the championship. I'd still be interested to know what you feel or what you think about Chris Sabin as a wrestler, then as a champion. Please let me know in the comment section to that video, and please share your thoughts to this show. I personally enjoyed it. We could see that Tito turning on Main Event Mafia and Rampage miles off. They're building up to Rampage Jackson versus Tito outside of TNA. So why would they suddenly have them best buddies on a company that is giving them TV time before their match? Just makes no sense. But please share your thoughts in the comment section below. Watch the video in the description box. And please keep smiling. Thank you very much for watching. Hulk Hogan will be back soon. We've had a bit of a mix around with the Bound for Glory series table, so I look forward to see what yet is to come. As for Brooke Hogan, I'm sure you have a few words to say about Buddy Ray now he's champion again.